you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said, I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said, I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said, I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said, I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said, I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. It's a fact subatomically. I am, you are me. It's a fact subatomically. I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start. I am, you are me. That's what I said, I am, you are me. Don't you see? I'm over here, and that's what I said, but there is something between us that's greater. I'm over here, and that's what I said, but there is something between us that's greater. I am, you are me. It's a fact, subatomically. I am, you are me. It's a fact, subatomically. I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start.
I am a part of you, you are a part of me, Good morning, and welcome to the 48th commencement of County College of Morris. I am pleased and proud to present the class of 2017. Before we begin today's ceremony, I'd like to ask that you silence your cell phones and other electronic devices. However, as some of you have noticed on the screens, if you came in a little bit earlier, in silent mode, we do encourage you to feel free to tweet out today's ceremony using hashtag CCM Graduation 17 to help showcase and celebrate our graduates and today's event. I would like to introduce members of the platform party who will now have speaking parts, who will not have speaking parts in these proceedings or be introduced by others. As I call their name, I ask that they stand so that we may recognize them. Dr. Betty Simmons, Vice President of Student Development and Enrollment Management. These individuals will stand. Ms. Karen Vanderhoff, Vice President of Business and Finance and Interim Chief Information Officer. Mr. Joseph Vitale, Executive Director of Advancement and President of the CCM Foundation. Mr. Thomas Burke, Director of Human Resources and Labor Relations. We also have with us, in a non-speaking capacity and always supportive, CCM Foundation Board member, Ms. Carol Fitzpatrick, who is serving today as our head usher. And from the New Jersey Council of County Colleges, we have, representing them, Ms. Linda Lamb. We also have our college attorney, Mr. Arnold Chait. Finally, I am very pleased and honored to introduce Dr. Edward Yaw, President Emeritus. There are other special people in the room today. Graduates, there are people in this room that have been with you throughout your journey. Your parents, grandparents, spouses, significant others, children, grandchildren, extended family, and friends. Would you, graduates, please stand, turn toward these individuals, and give them a big round of applause for many years of support. Equally important for your journey are the faculty that offered their commitment and dedication leading to your success. Your professors served as your advisors, your teachers, and your mentors. They are extraordinary. They are the best in New Jersey and beyond. Please join me in giving them the appreciation they deserve. County College of Morris is most fortunate to have an especially dedicated Board of Trustees. They are a group of distinguished citizens from Morris County who are dedicated to this college, its students, our faculty, and staff. These individuals are the governing board of our college. They set policy, and they help make the decisions that move our college forward. We are grateful for their wisdom, their guidance, and their commitment to our quest for excellence. I am pleased, therefore, to introduce the person who serves as the chair of CCM's Board of Trustees. He is an enthusiastic advocate for education at all levels. He is a public school superintendent and a true champion for our college. Please welcome CCM's Board Chair, Dr. Joseph L. Ricca, Jr.
Good morning. Good morning, President Iacono, members of the Board of Trustees, Foundation Board members, members of the Board of Chosen Freeholders, Congressman Freeland-Hazen, parents, spouses, distinguished guests, friends, and of course, good morning, graduates. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, please accept my warmest welcome to the 2017 County College of Morris Commencement exercises. Congratulations to you all. At this time, I'd like to recognize our Board of Trustees. Please stand. Vice Chair Paul LaCitra. Secretary Tom Pepe. Trustee Jeffrey Advocate. Trustee Frank Giratano. Trustee Dr. Barbara Hadzima. Trustee Jack Frost. Trustee Dr. Joe Weisberg. And Alumni Trustee Claudia Saavedra. Thank you to all of the trustees for your hard work and your dedication on behalf of our students. We'd like to offer our appreciation to the Commencement Committee and everyone who worked so hard to organize this outstanding celebration of accomplishment as well. This has been an amazing year at CCM, and there is much of which we should be proud. CCM continues to lead the way as an outstanding educational institution, committed to all of our educational community members. From earning praise as one of New Jersey's best community colleges, to being identified as a national center of academic excellence in cyber defense, to our high ranking for mid-career earning for graduates with associate's degrees, this has been another year to celebrate at CCM. We've also had students earn many competitive and prestigious scholarships, get accepted to highly selective colleges and universities, and start promising careers that hold the opportunity to be life-changing placements. So here we are, commencement. All those long hours of hard work, those feelings of uncertainty, sometimes doubt and concern, the stress and the challenge, despite all of that, here you sit. And proud you should be. It's the obstacles, both personal and environmental, that are helping to allow you to grow and to expand. And we all know that it wasn't easy. So many of you have sacrificed to be here today. You've sacrificed time with your family and your friends. You've adjusted your plans and your schedules. You've committed yourself to an investment that 2 years ago may have seemed so far away. For all of those reasons and so many more, you should relish in today's celebration of your determination, your commitment, and your personal grit. You've had the opportunity to learn from outstanding faculty members, all of them. So what's the next step? For some of you, it couldn't be clearer. For others, you have an idea, and for others still, you may have no idea. That's okay. The most important thing is that you continue to move forward, dream big. Nothing is out of your reach if you're willing to lean in and go after it. Try not to be afraid. Try not to be afraid of failure, and try not to be afraid of success. Whatever your path, be bold and insist on your own personal and professional success. Each one of us has encountered odds that at the time seemed insurmountable. In truth, there are many times when we struggle throughout our lives. But as I mentioned earlier, it's within that struggle that we propel ourselves forward. I don't want things to come easy for you, and I mean that in the most positive sense. I hope that you have a lifetime of challenge so that all of those victories, the big ones and the small ones, are sweet. And they're continuous reminders of your efforts and your unwillingness to quit. As you move ahead, remember that you've left a mark on CCM. You've enriched those classroom discussions. You've forced others to stretch their thinking. You've added to the ongoing conversation in that ever-important intellectual pursuit of pure knowledge. As you take your next steps, remember to continue to add to the world. Bring your sense of thought and reason. Lead and build bridges so that your contribution continues to enrich the lives of others. Know also that we will always be proud of you at CCM. Graduates, we send you forward with the trust that you will continue to make our world a better place for all. Again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations to you and best wishes for much health and happiness in the future. God bless you all.
The Board of Chosen Freeholders plays an important role for our college. This body provides exceptional support for CCM. They are a model of efficiency and high-impact practices in New Jersey. Without their support, our success could not be as great as it is. We are, therefore, grateful to the current and former freeholders who for nearly 5 decades have shown their dedication and commitment to our college, and to each and every student who has walked through our halls, across our campus, and to this graduation stage. We appreciate and are grateful to have with us today our freeholder director, Doug Cabana. He has taken time out of his busy schedule, and students, I want to tell you, he takes a lot of time out of his schedule and is always available to talk about CCM and how he and his colleagues on the board can help and support us. Please join me in thanking and welcoming our Board of Chosen Freeholder Director, Mr. Doug Cabana.
Dr. Iacona, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty members, administration, and staff, honored guests, and graduates. It's an honor for me to be here today and to share this very special event with you, the graduates, and with everyone else in our community college. I would like to, Graduates, today is a special day for all of you and is the beginning of many special days as you move through life. Whether you choose to continue your education, begin a career, become an entrepreneur, or try your hand at new experiences. The late actor Christopher Reeve, who went from playing a superhero to a real-life role as an inspirational voice for paraplegics, once said, "So many of our dreams at first seem impossible. Then they seem improbable, and then when we summon the will, they soon become inevitable." He was absolutely right. Whatever you imagine your future can be, a reality if you have the courage and determination and are willing to put the hard work necessary to pursue your dream. Yet, as you set forth to pursue your goals, the County College of Morris and the Morris County Board of Chosen Freeholders also have an obligation to continue to pursue their shared dream. Our obligation is to provide the state-of-the-art education at CCM that prepares graduates to be well-equipped and to compete in an ever-changing and challenging world. The Board of Freeholders has committed to the County College of Morris since its inception in 1968 through the distribution of funds that are provided in spite of economic ups and downs. And over the years, we believe education is paramount to both individual and community success. Millions of dollars have been allocated by the freeholders in the past few years to fund new facilities at CCM and have enhanced your learning experience. These important investments in the County College of Morris ensure that students will continue to receive an exceptional education and to provide an opportunity to learn in an environment with state-of-the-art facilities, often not found at other two-year college and even some four-year colleges. The future holds great promise for all of us. For you, the graduating students, as you now take the next important step in your lives with what you have learned here at CCM and applying furthering your education or embarking on a career. And to the County College of Morris, as this institution continues to grow, educate, and nurture the current and future students. And so I would like to leave you with a few thoughts and carry with you as you move forward. Never stop trying to achieve. You can make your dreams become a reality regardless of the obstacles. Believe in yourself and have faith in your ability to succeed. Learning is never over. Continue to enrich your mind with endless opportunities for knowledge. And remember those who helped you get you where you are here today, your parents, your educators and friends, and give to others so that they have an opportunity to give back also. On behalf of the Morris County Board of Chosen Freeholders, I wish you very much luck and great success in your futures. Congratulations.
On behalf of the County College of Morris Board of Trustees, I am pleased to bestow the honor of Faculty Emeritus to Sander W. Zuloff. Professor Zuloff retired from the County College of Morris after 44 years. The honor of Emeritus is a unique and special honor granted by the Board of Trustees to the most outstanding faculty who demonstrate excellence in the classroom and beyond. Professor Zuloff, would you join me? I'm going to strafe my script just for a minute because it is just a very deep honor to know this man and what he is about. I will tell you, and I think I can easily say, while I am sure he gained a lot over the years being a professor at CCM, the thousands upon thousands of lives that he has touched among our students, among colleagues in the profession, and throughout these communities and beyond is inestimable. He is an extraordinary individual, and I was very excited when our board approved this honor. I would like to read the following resolution honoring Sander W. Zuloff. Whereas Sander W. Zuloff has served the County College of Morris since 1973 as professor in the English and Philosophy Department, editor of the Journal of New Jersey Poets, chair of the English Textbook Review Committee, member of the Faculty Promotion Procedures Committee, the Cultural Affairs Committee, the Center for Teaching Excellence Committee, and the Student Activities Board. And whereas Sander W. Zuloff has demonstrated an exceptional mastery of poetry and other English courses to ensure student success, was the recipient of a National Endowment for the Humanities Fellowship Award from Princeton University, and has served as the Dodge Poet of the Geraldine R. Dodge Foundation for 3 decades. And whereas Sander W. Zuloff has demonstrated his professional commitment to the County College of Morris by serving as CCM's Poet Laureate and writing the lyrics for the CCM alma mater. And whereas Sander W. Zuloff received the first Poet Laureate Award from the Diocese of Newark Episcopal Church and the Excellence in Print Award from the Journal of New Jersey Poets, and was recognized by Who's Who in America and Who's Who in the World. And whereas Sander W. Zuloff has published several collections of his poetry, and whereas Sander W. Zuloff has made the Journal of New Jersey Poets the most respected compendium of works of New Jersey-affiliated poets. And whereas Sander W. Zuloff is a valued colleague held in the highest esteem by his peers for his outstanding support of the County College of Morris and is a dedicated leader and teacher. Now be it resolved that Sander W. Zuloff be designated Faculty Emeritus with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. At this time in the program, we will present the 16th Annual County College of Morris Peace Prize. As we prepare to observe Memorial Day on Monday, we will honor those individuals who have served in the armed forces and have made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. Before we present this award, I would now ask that all United States veterans and active duty military personnel stand so that we can recognize you for your service to our country. We live in a nation of freedom and enjoy a better world because of you. Would you please stand? In December of 2001, the County College of Morris Peace Prize was created to commemorate the losses suffered on September 11th, 2001, and to affirm the ideals our nation and this college cherish. Sometimes tragedies of the magnitude of 9/11 can lead to feelings of emptiness and hopelessness. The County College of Morris Peace Prize was established to challenge students with the opportunity to design a work that commemorates what happened on that day, but also looks forward to a better, more peaceful world. The prize consists of a plaque and a $1,000 award provided by CCM's foundation. In addition, the name of this year's recipient will be added to the permanent Peace Prize plaque located in our Student Center. This year, 5 creative projects were reviewed, reflecting our students' talents in fiction, poetry, and video production. Choosing the best presented quite a challenge. They were superb. In the end, the judges were most impressed by a video reflecting the diversity of our people and the opportunities we have to create a better future for our children and all future generations. The prize-winning project is described on page 11 of your commencement program. It is now my pleasure to introduce the recipient of the 2017 County College of Morris Peace Prize, Miss Jessica Jones. I would now like to introduce CCM's past chapter president of Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Society, Mr. Michael Godston. Michael is one of the finest individuals and student leaders to attend CCM in its nearly 50-year history. He is an extraordinary young man, and it has been an absolute pleasure getting to know him over the past year. I think those who have had the opportunity to work with him in any capacity would readily agree with those words. Michael is an exercise science major and a future student of East Stroudsburg University. He has worked hard to achieve success at CCM, but along the way, you could always find Michael helping others on our campus and throughout the communities. Please welcome your graduation speaker, Mr. Michael Gosden.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to all of our relatives, our friends, our faculty members, the student leaders and ushers, our administration, our board of trustees, and our college president, Dr. Iacono, for being here today. A special thank you to Mennen Arena for allowing us to use their facility, and most importantly, thank you to all the graduates that chose to be a part of this wonderful ceremony. I am nothing less than honored and excited to be speaking with you all on behalf of the 2017 spring graduating class. When I accepted the nomination to give this speech, I was told that I could deliver whatever message I want, so long that it is on behalf of the entire class. After receiving these guidelines, the first thought that entered my mind was simply, who's even in the graduating class? I thought to myself, who am I that I can address a message on behalf of the hundreds of students who I may have never seen once in my lifetime before today? With these types of questions and many more raced around my mind, I did not let them intimidate or chase me away from this challenge. After a couple days of deep thinking and consideration, something came to mind that I would like to share with you all today. I may not know all of your individual struggles, inspirations, dreams, or moments of success. I may never have the opportunity to sit down and have a cup of coffee with you, but don't take that too personally. I don't really like coffee all that much. And I may never know what your or my own future will hold. However, there is one thing that I do know about each and every one of you, and the answer isn't as obvious as you think. While clearly we are all Titans for life and will officially receive fancy diplomas that will cement that statement in history, we are also something much bigger than ourselves. Regardless of how you ended up in your seat today, you all made the necessary sacrifices and persevered through numerous challenges to make it here. And because of that, we collectively sit in this arena and symbolize an essential aspect of our future society: hope. Although we will all pursue different paths after today, whether that be to continue your education or not, the world will continually throw us all conflicts of numerous shapes and sizes. But it is up to us to utilize the skills we have learned thus far to combat injustice, solve mysteries, and help our common people. With that being said, our journeys are not over yet. While we all now have the opportunity to do good in the world, that does not mean we will. Change will only come if we allow ourselves to take hold of the opportunities that are presented to us. Before I walk away from this stage, and all the graduates and their guests return to their everyday lives, I want to propose one more challenge for you all, in the form of a Michael Jackson song. Here we go. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. You guys didn't think I was actually going to sing that, right? In all seriousness, though, I challenge each of you to be the change you want to see in the world. If something is wrong, don't be afraid to make it right. As I depart, I now understand what we, as a graduating class, represent. And I would just like to say that thanks to the excellent work of our professors and all college faculty, and all the hard work of each student graduating, that on behalf of this class, you all have nothing to worry about. Thank you.
Great job, Michael. Thank you so much. Students, I'm going to just drift again for a second. I have really enjoyed getting to know a lot of you. I've enjoyed our sidewalk conversations. Those of you who, on your own decision, found your way into my office just to chat. I want to be careful so parents don't ask later, did you get called to the president's office? Grabbing me during activities, getting to know you, who you are, what you're about, what your future holds in mind, and so forth. And it has been an absolute pleasure and delight. I want to ask one thing of you before I get into this address, and that is stay in touch. One of the most delightful things, one of the things that makes the career of an educator so rewarding is when we continue to hear from you and we know what you're doing and how things are going. I've gotten a number of emails this week. I've had a few visits over the past month from students who actually completed their CCM associate degree in December but are still coming around, and it is just the greatest reward any educator can really receive. So please stay in touch. You know, one of the bonding points is you are and always will be, as Michael says, part of the Titan family. You're part of this great college forever. The American poet and essayist Ralph Waldo Emerson once stated that the purpose of life is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Former Princeton University professor and president, governor of New Jersey, and president of the United States, Woodrow Wilson, shared his thoughts on a well-lived life by saying, "You are not here merely to make a living. You are here to enable the world to live more amply, with greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world, and you impoverish yourself if you forget the errand." Today is a joyous occasion, and we celebrate all of your hard work, the sacrifice, the commitment that have brought you to this point of completion and this point of new beginnings. Your education will most certainly open the doors of opportunity and set you on a path to a more fulfilling life. But like Emerson and President Wilson and so many others, I challenge you to not stop there. Instead, take what you have learned and will continue to learn, and use it not simply for yourself, but to open the doors of opportunity for others. As much as others have helped you reach this milestone, be that help for those who come after you. As you do so, I can promise you that you will enrich your lives in ways that today you might not even be able to imagine. Now, some might look at this period of history as a time of uncertainty, confusion, even chaos. I encourage you to look more carefully. The great benefit of spending your days on a college campus is we see the future every day, in thousands upon thousands of faces and in countless deeds each of these individuals is doing. We see our faculty dedicating their lives not only in the pursuit of academic excellence and new discovery, but we see our students filled with intellectual curiosity and fearlessness. I believe we live in an age of progress where hope will continue to prevail over despair, and tomorrow is always worth looking forward to with the conviction that we can do better, and we are. Consider one of today's graduates, Spiridula Fontanes, who early in life established a pattern of helping others. Along with excelling academically, she has traveled the world as a volunteer. She has conducted a mission trip to Kenya, assisting school children and establishing an educational foundation that provides books and resources to promote learning around the world. During her past spring break, she did not spend her time on the beaches of Daytona. She spent it in Romania working with orphans. She has helped build houses in Mexico and assisted with a homeless shelter in Cleveland. And if you're wondering, does she do anything locally? The answer is absolutely. She is continuously active throughout Morris County, volunteering to teach young children Greek and working in homeless shelters. Earlier in this ceremony, you heard from Michael Gosden. He began his service work as a teenager, cleaning parks. As a student at CCM, he helped arrange blood drives. He worked with homeless shelters and placed himself on a bone marrow registry. For their academic accomplishments and for their service to others, Spiridula and Michael were named to the 2017 New Jersey All-State Academic Team. Spiridula had the additional honor of being one of only 50 students in this nation to receive a Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation Gold Scholars Award. Another student I'd like to recognize is Emma Emright. Emma graduates today with an associate in science degree in criminal justice before she will receive her high school diploma from Morris Hills High School next month. She was inducted Emma is a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and like Michael and Spiridula, she plans to continue her education from which she will embark on a life of public service. Success like this does not just happen. It takes work, focus, passion, and commitment. CCM's designation as a center of academic excellence, as determined by the NSA in the Department of Homeland Security, comes with tremendous vision and hard work from Professor Pat Tamborelli and her husband, Adjunct Professor Joe, who 20 years earlier looked into the future and made some decisions about what the world would be like and how technology would change us all and what needed to be done so that our students would have the opportunity to be on the cutting edge of learning. And they were right. We are the only, as you heard Chairman Ricca say earlier, the only two-year school in New Jersey to have this honor. Fewer than 3% of the community colleges around the nation have this distinction. Students, if you chose CCM, you made a great choice for this and so many other reasons and all other programs. Our mathematics professor, Mimi Perceau, leads a network of secondary through college math teachers across our county so that students' math skills are addressed early on. They are strengthened, best practices are shared, and they are able to graduate high school more readily and more prepared for college. We're also particularly proud of our own. We have professors among us who are alum. They attended and started their educational careers at County College of Morris. One of those is Dr. Maria Asaza, professor of biology and our department chair. Some of you have taken her. She began at CCM and continued her studies all the way through a doctoral program and then came back to her alma mater to give back, to help others have a better journey on the road that she had already traveled. In addition to our students and our wonderful faculty, and there are so many examples I could provide, we're highlighting a few, but CCM would not be what it is today without the insight and vision of some of our most dedicated administrators. One is Dean Pam Marcinero of Learning Support and Opportunity Services. Through her leadership, CCM's Educational Opportunity Fund program retains 80 to 90% of the students to the point of graduation, numbers that are almost unheard of nationally. An absolutely extraordinary program that takes tremendous dedication. They embody the words of educational reformer David Dodson, who has stated that everyone should have the opportunity to exceed the circumstances of their birth. She and her students defy the odds every day by beating those national numbers and by creating better lives for themselves and others. Today, you are graduates, and tomorrow you are our alum. Make a difference. Join one of our most outstanding alumni, Carol Fitzpatrick, who recently retired after 27 years and has never stopped giving back to CCM. She worked at UPS recruiting employees and talked to every one of them about the importance of an education, specifically a CCM education. She took them under her wing to make sure they had the encouragement, they had the skills they needed, and most importantly, they knew how to show up on campus. Carol is often fond of saying, when you help an individual acquire an education, you change a life. When you help an individual obtain a job, you change a life. She is a great example of a successful servant leader who has changed many, many lives. Throughout the county, the region, and around the world, our graduates live lives that matter. Join them. Our nurses, who are located in health facilities across Morris County and beyond, are the ones who take the time out of their busy schedules, not only to provide you with the highest possible medical care, but to care about you, to calm your fears, and to reassure you. Our criminal justice graduates, likewise, day after day, respond to calls to provide help that is needed. Our graduates are also found in fields such as neuroscience, engineering, and technology, providing the next generation of solutions. They are found in the arts and humanities, doing groundbreaking research and sharing and reminding all of us what it is that makes us unique in this world. They enrich lives, they expand boundaries. And the list of ways our graduates make a difference are countless. They are plentiful. But the common thread they all have is a passion to help and serve others. For these and so many other reasons, it's an honor to serve as the president of the County College of Morris. The mission of this college, as set by our founders, is to provide pathways for people to meet their goals and dreams, to strengthen and enrich communities through partnerships, economic growth, and cultural enrichment, and to pioneer innovative approaches and learning. Our founders' vision simply says to all, come to us and go forward. Give us a moment to change your life while you enrich ours, so that we can build stronger communities, a stronger state, a greater nation, and a greater world altogether. Today, we have over the course of the year, 1,453 graduates. It's a remarkably large graduating class, but it's not the size of the class that is most impressive, it's who's in the class. It's the skills, the talents, the care, the passion that they will bring forward into the world. Graduates, keep supporting one another. I heard so many of your stories this year, what got you through the institution, the late nights, the weekends, the moments when you thought, I can't possibly study anymore, or I'm not sure how to arrange this kind of schedule. You supported each other. You may be amazed at how your lives continue to intersect, so stay close, continue to do important work together. I often tell students, be careful who you sit to. Extraordinary things can come with choosing your seat. My wife is here today, and we've been together. We were both community college graduates. You never know who you're going to meet. I still count some of my classmates as my closest friends and work with many individuals from throughout my college career as a professional today. You never know exactly what the future holds, but one thing is certain, they will involve relationships. No one got here alone, and no one will get to where they're going alone either. In closing, I encourage you to continue reaching for your dreams. Be fearless in your pursuit of goals and uncompromising of your values. Never stop learning, and remember that success is not about you alone. It's about how you use it to help others. Build a life, not a career. Find a purpose, find your passion, and make the world a better place by building strong communities. Today you are graduates, but tomorrow you are our hope for a better world. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Before we begin conferring degrees, I have the honor of presenting the 2017 Sherman and Dorothy Maston Memorial Scholarship. Dr. Maston was the founding president of the County College of Morris. The Maston Scholarship, established in honor of Dr. Maston and his wife Dorothy, is presented to a graduating senior with a minimum GPA of 3.5 who has already been accepted into a four-year college or university. This year's winner is Janine Rinnings of Bud Lake. Janine started at CCM as a transfer student and graduates today with an associate in applied science degree in mechanical engineering technology. She felt fortunate to have Professor Niall McCabe as one of her faculty who nurtured her abilities, and she is so fortunate because after many decades, this particular professor, who has been an outstanding leader and teacher at our college, is retiring. Janine was an active member of CCM Women in the STEM Club, inducted into Phi Theta Kappa, worked as a student aide in the engineering and physics department. She plans to enroll in New Jersey Institute of Technology's prestigious Albert Dorman Honors College. Would you join me in congratulating this year's Sherman and Dorothy Maston Scholarship winner? We have now come to the conferring of degrees and certificates, and I have an important announcement to make. For students, no selfies as you come across the stage. Your family, I know some of you are looking, shucks. Your families will be snapping plenty of pictures. We also have professional photographies, so the event will be well documented, I assure you, okay? Guests, please do not approach the graduation platform to take photos also. Many pictures, again, will be taken, professional photos will be taken, and you will have access to those later as well. I am pleased to introduce Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Dwight Smith. He will preside over the conferring of degrees and certificates.
As we come to the presentation of candidates for certificates and degrees, we would like to first recognize those students who have distinguished themselves with outstanding academic achievement. County College of Morris acknowledges consistent, outstanding scholarship in a one-year certificate program by awarding a certificate with merit for those students who have completed all of the program requirements with a cumulative grade point average of 3.45 through 4.0 on a 4.0 scale. Degree candidates who earn cum laude degree honors have completed their requirements with a grade point average of 3.45 through 3.64 on a 4.0 scale. Will the certificate of merit and cum laude degree candidates please stand and be recognized now? Please be seated. Candidates with magna cum laude honors have completed two-year degree requirements with a cumulative grade average of 3.65 through 3.84. Will the magna cum laude candidates please stand and be recognized now? Please be seated. Candidates achieving the pinnacle of honors are designated as summa cum laude. They have completed two-year degree requirements with a cumulative grade point average of 3.85 through 4.0. Will the candidates with summa cum laude honors please stand and be recognized now? Please be seated. The County College of Morris confers program certificates and degrees of Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Science, Associate in Fine Arts, and Associate in Arts. Based upon the judgment of the faculty, each of you have completed your program of study for a certificate or degree. Will all candidates here today please rise now? President Iacono, I have the honor to present those candidates who have completed all requirements for certification programs and degrees of Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Science, Associate in Fine Arts, and Associate in Arts, and who have been recommended by the faculty to receive those degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to confer on each of you the certificate or degree for which you have completed all requirements with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining to that degree or certificate.
You may be seated, by the way. So that each graduate may be duly recognized and congratulated, the certificates and degrees earned will now be presented individually. County College of Morris has 3 academic divisions which supervise its various programs of study. Our graduates today are seated in 3 groups according to academic divisions of study. As I present certificates and degrees to the graduates of a particular academic division, I will be assisted by the appropriate division dean. Will Dr. Bruce Dutra, Dean of the Division of Liberal Arts, please step forward to assist.
Good morning. President Iacono and I have the pleasure of inviting the graduates of the Division of Liberal Arts to receive their certificates or diplomas. Will the first row of liberal arts graduates please rise and follow the usher to the platform? The remaining graduates will be asked to proceed one row at a time.
Alec Nicholas Buccino. Gina Nicole Fico. Christina Lisa Herbst, magna cum laude. Trevor D. Branco. Michael C. D. Nicola. Lauren Gangone. Laura A. Makish, cum laude. Connie Joyce Chen. Courtney Gould. Kaylee McCarthy, magna cum laude. Tatiana Espinal. Mercedes L. Botero, cum laude. Hira Akhtar. Joseph Anthony Wyra. Andrew James Herbst. Benjamin R. Goldman. Samantha Michelle Fleming. Anne-Marie Elaine Schlick. K.C. Vreeland. Marcel Owens. Kareem M. Saeed. Jessica Marino. Elizabeth Spencer. Rachel Grace Chiasso. Ivy J. Kelly. Julia Gray, summa cum laude. Valeria Marin. Gilliam T. Ojadis Lucas. Diana Samayoa Garrido. Emily Ann Martinez. Angelica Fontel. Gladys Vasquez. Edward H. McGregor III. Julia Coles Sloan, summa cum laude. Ali Minane. Elias Pitsilis, cum laude. Akmin Kandel. Taylor Alexis Tensley. Chloe Faith Davidovich. Heather E. Sperko, cum laude. Krista A. Campbell. Madison Lynn Speroni. Katie Alexa Hurtado, cum laude. Brittany DeZeo. Yanira Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Jenny Ubat. Michaela Rose Swanitzi, cum laude. Yanira L. James Parsons, cum laude. Tatiana Martinez. Justin Palermo. Thomas L. Rogan. Vincent Zigarelli. Volodymyr Madazar. Eric William Alasser, magna cum laude. Benjamin C. Roth, summa cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth May, summa cum laude. Brianna Lynn Dickinson. Priya Dutt, summa cum laude. Maria Gabriela Briones. Margaret Ann Mutis, cum laude. Spiridula Fotines, summa cum laude. Stephanie Lynn Deckert. Melanie Vanna Deering. Michelle G. Spina. Caitlin E. Scanlon. Michelle Sarah Rayer, cum laude. Jack Moses Mandrake, cum laude. Kimberly Maroda. Terrell G. Williams. Marla Dubois Santos. Julia C. Albason, summa cum laude. Tanya Pina. Patrick Morera. Marshall Bernard Williams, Jr., summa cum laude. Larry B. Shaw. Victoria Justina Robbins. Leonella Mora. Margarita Aguirre. Stephanie Nicole Cardoso, cum laude. Wyatt Ryluxski, magna cum laude. Raymond Hogrilias. Dylan Patrick Lloyd. Kelsey E. DiMichele. Krista R. Zott. Sabrina Christine Costa, magna cum laude. Maria Alejandra Phoenix. Kylie Sarah Thejo. Felicia Marie Melvin. Andrew Ernest Luminello. Magdalena Esther Robertson. Christian M. Spar, magna cum laude. Colin James Okel. Jason P. Aragajad. Allison B. Hicks, cum laude. Alexandra Yvonne Sanchez. Allison M. Inga. Julianne Colonia Dejada. Kevin Gullorn. Andrew R. Brunetti, magna cum laude. David J. Smith III, cum laude. Peter Emma. Donna Montoya. Virginia A. Donahue. Daniela Lorido. Olivia E. Heffman. Jordan Taylor Lombardo, magna cum laude. Karen Nicoloso, summa cum laude. Matthew Lenahan. Andrew R. Ginsberg. James Hooton. Shannon Elizabeth Webb, cum laude. Andia T. Barrett. Christina Mikova. Kristen L. Cibaroto. Valentina Becerra Gomez, cum laude. Sergio Castro Martin. Angela Bessabeth Trejos Villacres. Nicole Moreno. Ovidio Jose Ortiz Aparicio. Johan S. Rangel. Heather Aurora Harden, magna cum laude. Daniel P. Mahoney, magna cum laude. Brianna Athanito, cum laude. Lillian G. Schaefer, cum laude. Nicholas Charles Planer, magna cum laude. Angelica Gonzalez, cum laude. Margot Francis Donovan, cum laude. Ye Cheng Li. Casey Marie Shaner. Rachel E. Rodriguez. Ruth Arlie Arvaregna. Sean Landy. Peter Priestner. Lisa Fernanda Bell. Iman S. Richardson. Kiana Davenport. Sabrina Gale. Frank Stephen McHugh. Dominic Peter Magliaro. Eileen Byrne, magna cum laude. Patrick Ryan Stewart. Kiernan G. Kasiki. Tremaine Blair. Joey Fisco. Ataya Jenkins. Marilyn Nizama. Chris Laura Tatis. Marie Nohela Gutierrez, cum laude. Brenda Calderon. Nicole Cadavid Tapone. Naomi Damasi. Christina Ariel Corbacero. Amanda Lee Luzniak. Courtney Paige Kolditz. Kayla Marie Malson. Paula Casas. Nicolette Lee Milne, magna cum laude. Dominique V. Delafave. Matthew David Frawley. Anne-Marie Fernan. Catherine Elizabeth Hodick. Jonathan David Reich. Michael Robert Groschadel, magna cum laude. Dakota Gray Lutter, summa cum laude. Lisla Rodriguez Martinez.
Please join me in applauding the graduates of the Division of Liberal Arts. Thank you.
Will Monica Maraska, Dean of the Division of Health and Natural Sciences, please step forward to assist President Iacono.
Good morning. President Iacono and I now have the pleasure of inviting the graduates of the Division of Health and Natural Sciences to receive their diplomas. Will the first row of Health and Natural Sciences graduates please rise and follow the usher to the platform. The remaining graduates will be asked to proceed one row at a time.
Andre A. Reyes. Patricia Duan Coutain. Brian Scott Schiffman. Catherine M. Rogers. Mario Alberto Torres, Jr. Monique T. Villanueva. Angela Catherine Hopkins. Danielle N. Gede, magna cum laude. Farah Azim Ghazi, Caitlin Helena Zofia Kewa, William H. Haberman, cum laude, Andrew J. Gullion, magna cum laude, Alexis Montgomery Earl, Elizabeth A. Nally, Shayla L. Smith, Gerard James Campanella, Michael Andrew Gosden, magna cum laude, Nikolai Andre Fortuny, Sheila S. Murphy, Keisha Deshawn Brown, Kristen E. DeBernard, J.L. Ting, Valerie Cruz, Tayson Thean Nengo, Kayla J.I. Rodriguez, Alexander Azanari, Gideon Laxamana, Christopher John Tice, Jenna Lynn DeZinio, Isabel Paz Baldrick, Michelle Ellen Grasso, Amanda Catania, Rachel Marcillo, Diana A. Hoguin Duque, Jacob A. Kokosha, summa cum laude, Jazz Karen Preet Singh Panu, Alexandra Jurescu, Marilise Carolou Pinto, Sarah Sakaza, cum laude, Adam Hyder, Kevin Burbano Arias, Joseph A. Van Saunders, Daniel A. Rodriguez, cum laude, Caitlin Marie Sherman, Nana O. Ansa, John Walters II, summa cum laude, Norman V. Cruz, Stephanie M. La Rosa, Emily M. Hicks, Richard Allen Fassbender, Terrence R. Flood, Edgar Allen Medina, Francis E. Merrill, Michael Stephen O'Hara, Catherine Schaefer, Maya Marie Haj, Sarah Blabolil, Taylor Contagiacomo, Abby Layton Samuelson, magna cum laude, Joseph Michael Ferrigno, magna cum laude, Carolina Bretas, Melanie Diane Vanderbrink, Clara J. Kolba,
Join me in applauding the graduates of the Division of Health and Natural Sciences. Thank you.
Will Patrick Enright, Dean of the Division of Business, Mathematics, Engineering, and Technologies, please step forward to assist President Iacono.
President Iacono and I now have the pleasure of inviting the graduates of the Division of Business, Mathematics, Engineering, and Technologies to receive their certificates or diplomas. Will the first row of business, mathematics, engineering, and technologies graduates please rise and follow the usher to the platform? The remaining graduates will proceed one row at a time.
Emma Enright. Elif Serrano Ortega, summa cum laude. Long Nugent. Danica Camille Ellis. Serkan Elubuk. Hunter C.G. cum laude. Joshua T. Aveda, cum laude. Brian M. Lance. Brian William Booth, cum laude. William J. S.P.A. Ryan William Bedner. Vivian A. Sanchez, summa cum laude. Jenny Jacqueline Schumann. Valentina Montoya. Michelle A. Monge. Kamali R. Griffith. Lisa Imani Brown. Kendrick C. R. Clayton. Quentin M. Fares. Najia Abdul Sukar. Elizabeth K. Agnew. Nicole Mahoney. Leandro Ariello Moreno. Thomas R. D. Todd, magna cum laude. Matthew J. Rosano. Ilhan Kolar. Sarah Mariana Hope Stenell, magna cum laude. Angelo D. Lato. Evelyn M. Gonzalez. Anthony R. D. Napoli. Samantha Nicole Anderson. Kaylin M. Magnar. Liam Patrick Duffy. Luke Vincent Magliaro. Shane Anthony Fontano. Shannon Rice. Jillian Tevez. Catherine E. Felix Lopez. Julia E. Conning. Sarah Francesca Gangoni. Cum laude, thank you. Emily Jadarian. I'm saying it wrong. Cum laude. Morgan L. Sheeran. Oh, I'm messing up. Marissa N. Papacina. Trevor Aaron Hurst. Asim Kajah. Daniela Nieves. Edgar Frank Chipetta. Joseph Richard Hilton. James William Masea. Glenn Carmelo Mendez. Legia Cruz. Julian Sanchez. John V. Manzetta. Walter Andrew Urick, magna cum laude. Erica Canfield. Joseph Bird. Kyle Anthony Pilati. Giovanito Balowski. Maud Najee Patad Jiet. Alexa M. Lewis. Jennifer Ann Bliss, cum laude. Marlene C. Marin Poliza, summa cum laude. Yeah. Janielle Lemoji M. magna cum laude. Ashley M. Mayes Acevedo. Martha C. Garan Solarte. Daniel Campbell. Okay. Zachary Atala, magna cum laude. Okay. Richard Michael Kuligowski, magna cum laude. Ira A. Carrizzo. Kyle Gasparowski, magna cum laude. Owen Patrick Target, summa cum laude. Mitchell Jeffrey Brandon. Stephen Matthew Sermon. Jason Daniel Caparoni. Matthew David Greer. Bradley Davis. Kristen Blair Mills, cum laude. Stephen Petrie John Chihas. Salvatore Mirana. Laura Camilla Adante Palat, magna cum laude. Kayla Nabella Laji, summa cum laude. Mohammed Ra Matula, cum laude. Devin M. Gribben, magna cum laude. Robert S. Tarleton. Stephen Jalazik. Nicholas James Minto, cum laude. Sun Yuhan. Danielle Nicole Van Sanders. Olivia Ray Jones, cum laude. Daria Julia Darabowski. Sarah Lily Stein. John magna cum laude. John L. Spear. Jennifer Lynn Gorvis, magna cum laude. Gabriel Majoa Jingwe Jr. Andrew Butler Bukharian, magna cum laude. Samantha Rose Soper, magna cum laude. Peter C. Matzenbecker. Randall S. Arton. John Maurice Murphy. Adam Samuel Novick, summa cum laude. Victor Hugo Salazar. Christian Hormaza. Mohammed Nahiam. Bradley Stephen Peterson. Sebastian Sosa. Olaf Rifeski. Zachary F. Flake. Matthew Anthony Shosimo. Fabrizio Rivera Vignola. Felix O. Quaffo. Mark Casumo Bamfo. Erica Cotino, cum laude. Brian A. Robbins. Alexandre Marie Kostelnik. Julian Iran Manez. Cameron Harris. Jeff Lane. Patrick Bartek, summa cum laude. Christian C. Vargas. Salvatore Pizarro Garcia. Daniel Rugel. Matthew C. Flaherty, Elijah R. Barnes, Jonathan M. DeBlock, cum laude, Arthur Kyle Homed, Evan Daniel Ransfield, Cassandra Marie Vargas, Stephanie M. Paraga, Cindy C. Arenas Lupero, cum laude, Jamilith J. Alvarenga, Christian Magni, Ralph Malapi, Brian Hernandez, Matthew William Jacobs, Jenny K. Giraldo Baratgo, Maria C. Acosta Padilla, summa cum laude, Rebecca Marie Greco, cum laude, Connor P. Tuman, Anton Buderia, Sarah Perfetti, Atia Griffin Cole, Janine D. Ridings, magna cum laude, Patrick K. Flaherty.
Join me in applauding the graduates of the Division of Business, Mathematics, Engineering, and Technologies.
Michael? Before the alma mater, I invite Michael to say a few words to make this official.
You know, a wise man once said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Today, we substitute that step for the movement of a tassel. Will my fellow graduates please stand? Okay, tassels on your right. And just repeat after me. Congratulations, we're officially graduated.
Please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater, written by Faculty Emeriti Sander Zuloff and John Gorman. You will find the words on page 3 of your commencement program.
True
Membership of almost 50,000. When you pick up your diploma after commencement ceremonies, please remember to stop by the CCM Alumni Association table. We are proud to have one of the best community college foundations in New Jersey. Each year, our foundation raises nearly $250,000 for scholarships, allowing hundreds of students just like you to achieve their dream of a college education. Through the years, our foundation has raised funds to create a new planetarium and a media center. Those important facilities which have enhanced your education and enriched our community would not have been possible without the generous support of many donors, including thousands of alumni. So as you proceed, not only in your education, but in your life, please remember to give back and make it possible for other CCM students to move forward and walk where you are today. I would like to remind graduates that they may pick up their diplomas from the Records and Registration Office immediately following the ceremony. In the recessional, I would request that you allow the audience would allow the procession to exit first before greeting your graduates. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much.